Welcome back, guys. It's tomilego here, and a few weeks ago we went to Legoland Billund with my family. So I've done a bunch of pictures and videos, which I'm going to show you in three different Legoland tour videos. So this is the first part, so make sure to stay tuned for the second and the third part as well. But yeah, let's start, I think, this first part now. So here we can see the entrance of the Legoland and also the place where you can buy the tickets and other picture of the entrance. And let's start with the Lego displays. So there you can see a little supermarket and a truck with a bunch of cool houses which have some open sides, so you can see the cool details inside. Then here we can see a milk factory, uh, which is really cool. You can also see the interior details from here. So yeah, I think it's really cool. And Legoland is full of these cool Lego city displays. So there are a bunch of them. So of course I'm going to show you all of them. Not all of them in this video, but I'm going to show you all of them in these videos. So here we can see an amazing palace, which is huge. Another building next to it, and actually the cool thing that these plants and little bushes and the grass is real. So these are real plants, so you can imagine how much hard work it takes to take care of these plants, always give water to them, always cut them so they don't grow too big. So yeah, that's definitely lots of work. Then here you can see the palace again, so it's really cool. So let's move on to the next display, which is this cool castle. It's really cool. And then here we have an airport display. So here we can see some cool buildings, a huge terminal, also a moving airplane, which is cool, and some more airplanes over here. Another small airplane which is moving right here. So yeah, I think this airport looks really cool. Then here we can see a small town or city with some cool buildings next to a river. These buildings are really colorful. I think they look really cool. Then here we can see a boat which is moving in the water. So there you can see it turn around. And then here you can see it going under the bridge. And again, these buildings look amazing. So on this same display, on behind the buildings or houses, we have a fire station, and behind the fire station we have a boat dock, which is huge. These boats are huge. There are a bunch of huge cranes and cargo trains. There you can see an employee fixing a train because it had some problems. But yeah, as you can see, this boat dock is huge. There you can see a train turning around, which is a cool function. So yeah, I think this looks amazing. Here you can see it again. So yeah, it's huge. Then let's move on to the next display, which is a little city or a town or something like that, with a bunch of cool plants. So here you can see some houses, a road with cars, buses. And here you can see some more buildings, also a moving bus which is going to park there. So that's really cool. Here you can see a bunch of these red houses which are really cool. I really like the look of them. And then here you can see some more houses and buildings, also a big church, and then a windmill over there, which is cool. And on the next display we can see some more houses, this little city next to a river with some cool buildings, and behind it there's a countryside with some rivers. So yeah, we have a bunch of rivers here, windmills, some farming stuff. So yeah, this is really cool as well. We can also see a train going on the bridge over there, which will stop at the train station. So yeah, actually these trains are really cool. they look amazing as well. Then on this same display from the back, we can see the back of the buildings and the boat which is carrying a bus to the other side of the city, which is really cool how they have done this. I think this is such an amazing thing, how the boat takes the bus, and of course the bus will go on the roads. So that's, I think, really cool how they have done it. Yeah, now the bus started going, and yeah, now it went on the roads. So yeah, that's really cool. Then on the same display here we can see another windmill, and the back of these windmills and rivers, a church as well. So yeah, this is really cool. On the next display we have another huge palace, which is just massive. It's so big and huge. It looks really cool. Then here we can see some skyscrapers. So these are just massive. They are really, really tall, and of course they have lots of parts used in them. Take a look at this one. It's just massive. They are so big. On top of this one, for example, you have a little airplane going around, which is cool. And then of course the tallest, which is the Burj Khalifa. So yeah, it's really tall. And then here we have the Eiffel Tower, which is again a cool building. And then here you can see all of them next to each other and the picture from all of them. So that's cool. Then here is the next city display, which was actually the first city displays in Legoland. So it's really cool how they still have the first ever Lego city display in Legoland still displayed. So on the next city display, we have some houses, a truck, some boats, some wind turbines in the back over there, and here some more buildings and wind turbines in the background. And then here we have a small Volkswagen T1, which is very special for me because my favorite car is the Volkswagen T1. So it's nice that they have a small version of it in this city. So yeah, here you can see the boats and the lake in the middle. Then some more buildings and this cool church still on the same display. So that's really cool, and this church is really big, so yeah, it looks cool. And on the next display we have a hot air balloon which is moving up and down. So that's a really cool feature or function. Church over there, some smaller rivers. Then here the same display from another side, a boat going under the bridge, the church still on the same display, the hot air balloon, of course. And then on the next display, we have some trains which are actually going under the path where you can walk. So it's really cool that the trains are going under you or under where you are standing. So that's really cool. Some more structures over here. Of course, the train going over there. And then here we have a massive train station. Of course, the train stopped in front of it. So yeah, this is massive. And that's really cool. Then here we have the next display with some lakes and rivers, buildings. So here we have two lakes, one up here and another one which is down there. So they have a height difference. And now comes the cool function. This boat will go to the upper lake from the one which is down. So this is a really cool function. So as you can see, this is not in normal speed because it took like 3 minutes for it to go up. But yeah, there you can see that the gates close, the water fills up, and in that way the boat can go uh, up. So yeah, that's really cool how they have solved this. So yeah, now you can see it's in normal speed again. But yeah, it took around 3 minutes for the boat to go up. But yeah, now you can see it in normal speed. So it's really cool how they have solved this. And yeah, I think this is really cool how they have done it. So there you can see the boat going behind that yellow house, and then now it's over there. So yeah, that's really cool. I just love this how they have solved it. So here you can see the rest of this display. So some more houses, boats, the lake, of course, some buildings, a small church over here as well, behind this tree. Yeah, over here. And then here we can see some more buildings. I believe that this brown is a barn or something like that. So yeah, again, this display looks really cool as well. And then here we have the boat coming down from the upper lake. So again, it took about around 3 minutes, so this isn't in normal speed. But yeah, there you can see it going down. Of course, it works in the same way, but now the water doesn't fill up. It empties from those gates. So yeah, this is really cool how it can go up or down. And actually, this is based on a real version, which I believe is in Sweden. So yeah, that's really cool how they have built this out of Lego, uh, which shows how the real version works. So yeah, now you can see it in normal speed. So that's all for today. So make sure to stay tuned for the second and third part of my Legoland videos. So of course I'll show you all of these Lego City displays in the second part, and in the third part I'll show you everything else which you can what you can see in Legoland. So there are a bunch of cool stuff. So make sure to stay tuned for those videos. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure to turn on the notifications so you don't miss those future videos of Legoland. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. And thanks for watching. Goodbye.